Nguyen Trai stands as one of Vietnam's most remarkable thinkers, a figure whose intellect, vision, and contributions have deeply shaped the nation's history and identity. Born in 1380 into a scholarly family during the late Tran dynasty, Nguyen Trai's life spanned a period of turbulence and transformation. From a young age, he was immersed in the world of literature, philosophy, and political thought, guided not only by his family's legacy, but also by a profound sense of responsibility to his country. In the shadow of Mongol invasions and the growing threat of Ming domination, Vietnam was in dire need of leaders who could inspire hope and chart a path toward independence. Nguyen Trai answered this call with a blend of wisdom and action rarely seen in any era. His role in the resistance against the Ming invaders was not merely that of a strategist or advisor. He became the voice of the nation's yearning for freedom. Collaborating closely with the legendary leader Le Loi, Nguyen Trai crafted the guiding philosophies and messages that fueled the Lam Son uprising, a movement that would ultimately restore Vietnam's sovereignty. Central to Nguyen Trai's legacy is his mastery of both words and deeds. He believed that true leadership required moral integrity, compassion, and a deep understanding of the people's needs. His writings, ranging from eloquent proclamations to poignant poetry, illustrate a mind attuned to both the hardships of war and the promise of peace. In his renowned work, Bin Ngo Dai Chau, often called the Great Proclamation upon the Pacification of the Wu, Nguyen Trai laid out the case for Vietnamese self-determination. He invoked the suffering of the people under foreign rule, the justness of the resistance, and the cultural richness that distinguished Vietnam from its neighbours. Nguyen Trai's vision extended far beyond the immediate struggle. He was a thinker who recognised the importance of ethical governance and social justice. He urged rulers to listen to the people, to cultivate virtue, and to pursue policies that would bring stability and prosperity in the aftermath of conflict. His approach to statecraft was holistic, emphasising education, law, and the fostering of communal spirit. For Nguyen Trai, the well-being of the nation depended not just on military might, but on the cultivation of wisdom and moral strength. The influence of Confucianism is evident in Nguyen Trai's worldview, but he was far from dogmatic. He adapted classical ideas to the realities of Vietnamese society, blending Confucian ideals with native traditions and the exigencies of his time. He argued for the harmony between ruler and subject, for the balance between individual rights and communal obligations, and for the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation even in the aftermath of bitter conflict. His writings often reflect empathy for the common people, whose suffering he sought to alleviate through both policy and poetry. Nguyen Trai's literary output is vast and varied. His poetry, written in both classical Chinese and the vernacular Nom script, captures the beauty of the Vietnamese landscape, the resilience of its people, and the complexities of human emotion. He celebrated nature, the rivers, mountains, and forests that symbolize the enduring spirit of the land. Yet, his verses also convey a profound sense of sorrow and longing, shaped by the losses he endured and the injustices he witnessed. In his private life, Nguyen Trai was marked by personal tragedy and political intrigue. Despite his immense contributions, he became the target of suspicion and jealousy at court, leading to periods of exile and eventually a wrongful death sentence that cast a shadow over his final years. Nevertheless, history has vindicated Nguyen Trai. Today, he is remembered as a martyr for justice, a champion of the people, and a pillar of Vietnamese culture. His ideas about governance, ethics, and national identity continue to resonate, inspiring generations to reflect on the meaning of leadership and the value of intellectual inquiry. Nguyen Trai's legacy is not confined to the pages of history books. It lives on in the spirit of Vietnam itself, in its literature, its institutions, and its enduring quest for progress. Modern scholars regard Nguyen Trai as a pioneer of Vietnamese humanism, someone who placed the dignity of the individual at the heart of national renewal. His call for compassion, honesty, and wisdom remains relevant in a world that so often struggles with the same issues of justice and unity. The principles he articulated of benevolent rule, social responsibility, and the cultivation of knowledge have become foundational to the Vietnamese ethos. Nguyen Trai's life also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of political intrigue and the costs of standing up for one's convictions. His unwavering commitment to truth and justice, even in the face of adversity, offers a model of courage that transcends time and place. He reminds us that the struggle for a better society is never easy, and that the path of reform is often fraught with personal risk. Yet the enduring power of Nguyen Trai's thought lies in its optimism. He believed in the potential for renewal, in the capacity of people to rise above hardship and build a more just and compassionate world. His vision for Vietnam was one of harmony, between nature and humanity, between ruler and subject, and between the past and the future. As we reflect on Nguyen Trai's legacy, we see not just the story of an individual, but the unfolding narrative of a nation. His life and work encapsulate the aspirations of generations, the complexities of leadership, and the timeless pursuit of wisdom. In honoring Nguyen Trai, we celebrate the enduring power of ideas, the capacity of thought to shape history, inspire action, and illuminate the path forward. From the turbulent days of the Lam Son uprising to the halls of modern scholarship, Nguyen Trai's influence endures. His words continue to inspire those who seek justice, knowledge, and unity. His example challenges us to think deeply, act wisely, and strive always for the greater good. In the end, Nguyen Trai's greatness lies not only in what he accomplished, but in the ideals he championed. He reminds us that the pursuit of truth, the defense of justice, and the cultivation of compassion are the hallmarks of true leadership. His legacy beckons us to look beyond the struggles of the present and imagine a future shaped by wisdom, integrity, and hope. Through Nguyen Trai's life and thought, we glimpse the boundless potential of the human spirit and the enduring promise of Vietnam.